So set, we simply define it as a collection of the well-defined objects. There are so many objects and we define it in a category. Suppose if we categorize the different animals, then like dog, like cat, like elephant, so they all belong to the same category and we consider them as an animal. So these are known as a set of animal. Similarly, there are so many fruits, no? So many fruits are there. Apple, banana, papaya. So many fruits are there. So all fruits are categorized in a single category, and that is known as fruits. Set of fruits. And take the example of this also. Here, the truck, tractor, bike, bus are given, but it belongs to the same category. What will be the category? These all are the means of transport. These all are the examples of transportation facility. Here cat and this. Okay, so animals, the set of animals are here. Look, bear are given. So different types of animals like bear, cat, lion, dogs. So these all belong to the same category. And here, okay, here a bit different. Now you can see here in this category, all the given pictures are of bird, but here a fruit is given. A fruit is picture of the fruit is here. So can I say this is the set of birds? Okay, so can we say that these are the set of fruits? So these are only the collection of the things. So these are not sets. These are only the collection of things. Okay, things means objects. These are not the sets. Okay. So notation of set, how the sets are noted. The notation of set, always the sets are denoted by the capital letters like A, B, C or X, Y, Z, and it must be enclosed in the curly bracket. So we have the example, right? In the previous picture, in this picture you have seen that here truck, bus and tractor and bike are there. So now these can be categorized as, first of all, let me just give the example. We can write any. Let the set be denoted as A. A equals to or T equals to curly bracket, the set of means of transport, and the curly bracket is closed. This is how we denote the set. And if we write the name of the transportation facility, like the same thing can be written as T equals to curly bracket, like we can write like this. Okay, okay, so T, capital T equals to curly bracket, and then you can write bus, comma, truck, comma, bike, comma, tractor. So the elements of the set. So here the set A is equals to A, B, C, D. A, comma, B, comma, C, comma, D is given. Every the members A, B, C and D, they are known as the elements. They are known as the members of set A. This is the set A, and small a, B, C, D, these are known as the elements of A. And this A belong to set A. B also belongs to set A. C also to set A. D also to set A. But can E belong to set A? No. E will not belong to set A, because set A only have the 4 members, which is 4 elements, which is A, B, C, D. And we have the another part is known as epsilon. Epsilon is denoted as E. You can see here how the E will be written. This is known as epsilon. This is a Greek letter, okay? This is the Greek letter, and how how it will be denoted? Like this A belongs to the set A, then that belongs to will be denoted will be denoted by the sign like E, epsilon. This always means that A belongs to set A, C belongs to set A. But if E is given, look here, element E is given, then E will not belong to set A. So if it doesn't belong, then that epsilon E will be cut. Okay, like this sort of sign we have to use, which doesn't belong to set. This sort of sign belongs that indicates that it doesn't belong to. It doesn't belong to. So if there is F also, F doesn't belong to set A. If there is G also, G doesn't belong to set A. Okay. Now here I present you a very clear example of set and the elements. This whole we call it as a Venn diagram. Okay, this circular part we call it as a Venn diagram. And in Venn diagram we represent the set and the elements of the set. Suppose set n is there. In this set n means the set of natural number. We can understand in like that also. So set n means it has so many elements like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Up to 9, this set n has the element. So always now we have to indicate that 1 belongs to 1 E n. That means 1 belongs to set n. 4 belongs to n. Look, 4 belongs to n means 4 belongs to set n. But can 10 belongs to set n? No, 10 will not belong to set n. So we will be writing 10 and epsilon naught. This epsilon naught, that means E naught, that 10 doesn't belong to set n. Like that we have to indicate. Okay. Okay, now we have the exercise 8.1. So let's discuss about the true false first. True false, there is a set of the set is a collection of things. True?
True.
Very good. Set is the collection of the well-defined objects. True?
True.
Set is denoted by A, B, capital A, B, C, etc. Yes?
True.
Set is denoted by small a, B, C. True? Very good. Small a, B, C are denoted as the members, as the element of the set, not the set only.
True.
Okay?
True.
E, that is epsilon, is the symbol for doesn't belong to.
False.
Very good. Member of the set is denoted by A, B, C, small a, B, C. Yes? Very good. The order of the members in a